Hello and welcome back to Here We Tow. As many of you will know, we've sold our Adria caravan and we are going to be motorhoming for the next 3 months. We haven't told you up until now what it is we're going to be touring in, but this is it. This is just a quick look around the motorhome we're going to be using. Yes, it is an Adria, it's the Matrix 520 ST. This motorhome is only 6 metres long and it's available in either a 4 or a 2 berth. I'll be doing a full review of this motorhome when we've finished using it, but I just wanted to show you around so you can see what we're going to be using. So as you can see, it's on the Fiat chassis and cab. It's got a 2.3 litre engine, 140 brake horsepower. Now this is the Axess. The Axess is the entry level for the Adria motorhomes. After that we've got Plus and then we've got Supreme. The Axess that we're going to be using has got a few extras on, and included in that is the wind out canopy and a few other things which I'll cover in the reviews. As you can see, the door is on the right hand side, so when we've come to this site here, we've gone nose in and then we're going to be using this space here. So that's the only thing we've had to bear in mind. How are we getting on with it so far? Well, what I really like, although it's really small and compact and manoeuvrable, we've got a fantastic space back here, a garage, which is also accessible from inside, which I'll show you shortly. So that's been brilliant for putting our tables and chairs and all our bits. While I'm stood outside, I'll just mention, we did an accessory vlog just before we came away, which I'm sure some of you have watched. And already we're starting to work out the accessories that might have been a great buy and might not have been quite so good. One thing I've realised straight away is I do benefit from having a step, and obviously I've always used a step with a caravan. This motorhome doesn't have a step that comes out, so that would be a feature I would now already seriously consider. Levelling ramps, that's been quite interesting. We brought the Fiamma ones with us, which were the higher ones, but already we've had to put some additional planks under those because the slope of the pitch, we were quite nose down. So already I would say the higher the levelling ramp you can buy, the better. So that's this is the obviously the off side. We'll just venture around here to the back of the motorhome just so you can have a look round here. Now this is a 69 plate vehicle. It was registered in November 2019. We've done a vlog recently about the new Adria motorhomes, and on that I've shown you the new back end. Now that new back end is coming on the Matrix, on the Supreme and Plus, but it won't be this year on the Axess level, which is this one. So if you're interested in this 520 on an Axess going forward into 2021, it will retain this back. We've got the ladder, gets me up on my sun deck, although I've not been up there yet. Inside there's a further ladder which hooks onto here and then allows us to climb up to clean the roof and check the solar panel and what have you. So that's the back end. As you can see, I have got a reversing camera as well. That's part of the extras pack, and we have got reversing sensors. So it's been quite easy to manoeuvre when we've got those. The near side of the motorhome, we've got our toilet cassette because this is where our bathroom is, which I'll show you. We've got the fridge and freezer on the near side here, and we've also got our utility points. Now one thing that we've really found beneficial really with the motorhome is on board this we've got 100 litre fresh water and an 85 litre waste. We are on a service pitch, so I've got a tap just there. The collapse hose pipe as part of the fresh mini kit's been excellent. We've just been able to fill up here on our water point. And the one thing that the Adria has, it has an external pump as well. So if we wanted to use the fresh mini, we could have set it up and had continuous water as well. But as it is, we're just filling up because 100 litres is a lot of water. Finishing off, we've got our electric point here as well, which is again a feature I do like. It's not into the awning and we can connect straight up to the bollard. And then we can just see the remainder of the cab here as well. Alloy wheels on, I think it's across all Adria motorhomes have got the alloy wheels. So that's the front end. So what we'll do is we'll carry on round and we'll venture inside and I'll just go through some bits there. Again, as I say, this is going to be exactly the same for 2021, so no differences on this one. So coming in, we have got a bin in the door, which I like. We'll go in. I will take my shoes off because I'm a bit particular. It's all got blinds and fly screens, so we're covered in that respect. So I'll see you in here. So when we come in, obviously this is where the habitation door is. So this is the near side of the motorhome, the left hand side, and this is the right hand side, and I'm at the back of the motorhome. So situated in this 520, as I say, only 6 metres, but plenty of equipment. We've got the kitchen here at this back end. We've got a dual oven and grill, and we've got the gas hob. At the moment on this trip, because we're on electric hookup, I have been using the electric kettle. When we're away without electric, I'll use the whistling kettle on the hob. We've got storage all around. Rob Forrest did mention on a Facebook post about if we wanted to set off for the day, we've got to put everything away. And to be fair, as you can see, all I've got is the washing up stuff and the kettle. So putting stuff away like these bits, it's very easy to just set off for the day if that's what we were doing. Plenty of storage in there. The drawers, it's all absolutely brilliant. This is the clothes cupboard, which when I do the full review, I'll show you all these bits. And this gives us access into that garage that I spoke about, so we can get our bottles of water and the dog food and kitchen rolls and things straight out of there, which, to be fair, that's worked really well. I've got the big Thetford fridge freezer. That's 167 litres. So that's a lot more even than we had in the Adria Caravan, which was 145. So that's huge. The only compromise I have found is with the washroom, and that's a bench toilet. It's got the folding sink that folds down over it, a mirrored cupboard, and then the shower, and that's where the ladder is as well. And when I say it's the only compromise, it's a smaller space. It wouldn't be my ideal choice, and that's the only thing I'd have to think about, but we've both been showering in here because the facilities on this site aren't open, and it's worked really well. We've had obviously no water come out. Everything's worked very well in that little bathroom, but that is the only compromise I've found so far on the 6 metre layout. What I'll do now is I'll spin around and I'll head up the front and show you that end and let you come back here. So I'm now up in the front. We've got the 2 captain's chairs that swivel, and then because this hasn't got a fixed bed, it's got a drop down, which I'll talk about in a minute. You get this huge lounge area, and when I say huge, it's absolutely huge. There's a great big bench seat, then you've got an L shape there, and then you've got these 2 chairs. It's been fantastic for sitting in an evening and relaxing. Even in bad weather, if you're in this sort of space, I don't think I'd find it a challenge. The table slides, it moves backwards, forwards, sideways, everywhere. So if you had a few people, you can all get round to eat. We found that there's a good USB point up there. There's plenty of sockets, plenty of lights. As I mentioned, the bed's a drop-down bed. I was a bit apprehensive about that initially, because as you know, my back isn't very good and I was a bit worried about climbing up there. This motorhome's available in a 2-berth and a 4-berth. If you have it in a 2-berth, this drop-down bed will come all the way down and rest on these seats, and then you can just climb onto it. If you get it in the 4-berth, it comes down about halfway, and then under here converts into a massive double. We have made that up, and it does work. Obviously you drop the table, and then there's the ladder in the bathroom. You use that then to climb up. So the bed has worked really well. So altogether, this layout is working for us. Without having the fixed bed, I have found as well, we've got a lot of floor space, like where I just was then. It gives a lot more space for the 2 of us to move about. And obviously when you put fudge in here as well, it definitely gives a lot more room. I think if I'd have had a smaller motorhome but with a fixed bed, it would become a little bit maybe claustrophobic for us with having fudge. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to show you what we've got and what we're going to be touring in. So far, I must say we are really enjoying it. The canopy coming out is giving us shade. We're sitting out, we've been barbecuing. It's working really well. This is a longer stay on a pitch The rest of the content we're doing will literally be a few nights in places and touring more, so it'll give us a better idea of how the motorhome works when you are having to pack up and move on and stay in different places. But yeah, so far we're really enjoying it. Hopefully that's given you just a little look at what we've got. As I say, Adria Matrix 520 ST. Adria have loaned us this for 3 months. And yeah, brilliant. So there we go. Thank you for joining us and catching up on where we're at. And we will be putting content out most weeks as we get out and about. So, as always, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.